And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them and mercy, and upon the Israel of God. Galatians 6:16. Might be earning 6 figures in Cameroon, France, CFA, but I am not yet earning 6 figures in dollars. I am 27 and I'm not married and I don't have kids. Please, parents, give us a break about that, okay? Hey loves, JCAA here. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here, you're welcome, darling. So before we even get started in this video, I'd like to appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for 300 subscribers. I haven't really had the chance to sit here and really appreciate you guys for getting us to 300. The journey is long, it's hard, but we keep moving, okay? We are not giving up. So thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed to my channel, and for those of you who are watching and who are not yet subscribed. What are you waiting for? Please tell me. Please just hit that subscribe button, okay? So in this video, guys, we have a lot of interesting topics I want to talk about. I feel like we've not really had time to sit down and chit chat. It's been so long. I've not had a chit chat get ready with me video for a very long time. And for today's topics, I have 3 important topics I'll let's touch on today, okay? Number 1 topic, being married with kids and earning 6 figures before the age of 25. Moving out of your parents' home. For those of us who have moved out, I want to talk about my experience, my personal experience, and also what you should be looking forward to if you decide to move out of your parents' house one day, okay? And also for the final topic, I'll let's talk about spiritual development and spiritual growth. So yeah, if it's a video you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned, and let's get into this video, guys. Let me just start by taking my hair back, because I have this tendency of liking to do my hair when I'm done with the makeup. So let me just use this scrunchie to hold it back while we do our makeup. There you go, guys. For today's video, I have these interesting topics to talk about, which I earlier mentioned in the intro. So while we talk about those things, I'll just be doing my makeup because I'm getting ready to go for an event this evening. The time now is 9 o'clock, y'all. So I need to hurry. I don't have time. Tonight's look, we're just gonna be going with a calm, nice, soft makeup look. Brown, my eyebrow, yo, my god, I need to. Whew, wow. I need to trim my brows, guys. I didn't realize this until now. It's been so long. If I tell you that it's been more than a month I've not had the full face of makeup done, you think I'm joking? It's been so freaking long. I've not had makeup on my face, and when you don't do makeup, you don't care about your brows. So guys, let's just go ahead and dive into this video. First of all, let me start by priming my face. For primer, lately I like using my Ushers Make It Fix primer spray. So I make sure I shake this well. I'm gonna shake that very well. Yeah, and for another primer, I like going in with 2, especially if I have to stay out very long at night, because you all know my skin is very, very oily. So I'm going in with my Pore Professional. Oh, it's been, I cannot remember the last time I did like a get ready with me where I talk with you guys and then I do my makeup. A makeup video in general, it's been very, very, very long. I can say 1 year. About a year I've not had a makeup video done on this channel, and it's embarrassing because my channel has to do with beauty. So where the beauty content at? I hope this one can be inspiring for someone. You keep seeing me looking over there, it's because my mirror is here. Now that our face is nice and primed, I always go with my foundation first. So we're going in with the Ushers liquid foundation. Can you all see that? How have you all been? How they're going and everything? How's everyone doing? As for me, I would say I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay at the moment. We thank God. First topic is about moving out of your parents' house and being responsible for your own life at a certain age. I moved out, for those of you who do not know, pretty much all my life I've been living away from my parents. During my secondary school, my secondary education, I was in a boarding school, And then during my university studies, I studied in another town, different from the ones where I grew up. Yeah. So I've always been the kind of person where I've not really grown up in the house. I've always been out, except maybe when I was in primary school. That's when you're very young, and there's no big deal of experience about that. So I've always been the kind of person where I've not really lived with my parents for a very long time. I was always out. So moving out of my parents' home was not a big deal for me. For those of you who do not know, I moved out of home last year of October last year. Wow, it's coming to 1 year. Wow, how time flies, guys. Wow. At the beginning, I was not really thinking about it because, as I earlier mentioned, I've not really grown up with my parents like that. So it's something that I've already been used to. Moving out for me was very easy. But for someone who has never like lived away from their parents, it's really strange because you'll be like, I'm responsible for my own life, I'm responsible for my own things, and this. And you know the funniest thing about this move that I did is different because when I was in the university or in school, it's different because at least you know that your parents are doing the things for you, your parents are paying the bills for you, your parents are literally providing everything for you, your allowance and everything. So with this one that you have to move out of the house officially and go somewhere else, like another country or something, like what I did, is really scary because there comes a point where you'll be like, what if this month comes and I don't have money for my rent? What if this month comes and I don't have money for this? I'm not able to do this. Will I go back home? It's very, and if you don't know, if you come from an African background, it's very embarrassing for you to have moved out of your parents' home and then you call again and be like, oh, I need money for this, I need money for that. It doesn't make sense, yo. It doesn't make sense. So before taking the decision of moving out of your parents' house, yeah, make sure this foundation is very light. It's a very light foundation, yo. For the record, if you're interested in buying one, they just have that in mind. It's very light. It needs layering for it to cover. As I was saying, before you decide to move out of your parents' home, you should be very sure that you'll be able to maintain it, and also be sure that life challenges will come, and you have to be able to, overcome those challenges, because there comes a period where there must be challenges. There's no way that you're going to avoid challenges in life. There's no way. So there comes a time where you really have to be like, okay, let me make this. I have decided I want to spread my wings and fly. Spread my wings and fly away. Where with you? I almost choked. Guys, as I'm saying, be sure that you have enough money that you can use when you're out, and avoid the embarrassment of calling your parents back at home that you want this, you want that, when you've already made it clear that you want to be responsible for your own life. So it's not really that scary. It's not that scary. For me, I would say it has been a good experience for me so far. Coming to Dubai, yeah, I've had the periods where I had difficulties, but there's nothing that God cannot do, because God is doing it in my life, and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy and grateful for the way God is manifesting himself in my life at this period. And yeah, so I would say just make up the decision, make up your mind, pray, and then move. So yeah, this foundation is really difficult to cover. Look at this dark spot, is still here. This annoying dark spot, and this one, and these ones, they are still here. They're not going anywhere. Like, what the hell? Oh. For concealer, guys, I'm going to use another foundation. It's a nice foundation. I love using it for my concealer. This is Maybelline New York Dream Matte Mousse. It's a foundation and it's a primer at the same time, but me, I'm using it for concealer. Okay, makeup is like that. You do what works for you. You don't have to follow a specific whatever they call it. I don't know. So I'm just going to apply that under my eye. Going in with this other girl, I'm sure you all know this concealer. I use it all the time. Also, I'm just going to use that to go right under my eye, like so. I'm just blending in that concealer. With the same blender I used to blend my foundation. y'all see how nice that blends out? I love that for me. Over to our next topic, which is about being married and earning 6 figures for the age or at the age of 25. Yo, before we even dive in, there is this stigma, especially in our society of today. For a lady, for the age of 25, you have to be married or maybe be in a serious relationship like a fiance and earn this certain amount of money. And I'm like, stigma is something that has led a lot of youths, especially young ladies, to get to find themselves in situations where they regret but somehow cannot go back because they already made the decision. First of all, let me put out this disclaimer. There is no place written out somewhere that at a certain age you have to have this, you need to have that. Yeah, you need to have goals, you need to have ambitions, but in as much as you're putting in the work to get your goals, you don't have to make it a must that at this age, at 25, I need to earn X, Y, and Z amount of money. I need to be married. I need to have kids. Like, our African society, our parents, they will not let us be. Our parents not let us be. Because they're one of the people who are making the young generations to go and make certain decisions and then later when something happens, you'll be like, it was your decision, we cannot argue with you. People pray for relationships before that. They pray to be in a good relationship. They pray to earn a certain amount of money at that age. And don't get me wrong, it's a very nice prayer because there are people who have done that. There are people who are earning this amount of money at this age. It just boils down to your path. Everyone has his or her path. You cannot compare your path with another person's path. Okay, if God said you're not going to make this amount of money at this age, you're not going to make it, no matter what you do, except if you want to go the wrong way, which you're eventually going to regret. So don't put your mind this condition that you have to earn 6 figures at the age of 25. You have to be married, you need to have kids. And please, parents, let me just tell you one thing. Please, before you come and you're putting us pressure about marriage, about children, about what is it called, money, we know we are worried about that, but what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Should we just go and hold any man on the street, marry us because my mom said I should be married, or that I should have kids, or that she wants grandkids? Please, parents, give us a break about that, okay? Please give us a break. Allow God to do His will in our lives, because if we are rushed into anything, if anyone is rushed into anything, you end up making a wrong decision which you're gonna regret for the rest of your life. This is not like a free pass for anyone to be lazy. Okay, if you're 25 and you're not earning a certain amount of money, you should try as much as you can to be independent. Try as much as you can. You need to be hardworking, you need to have goals, you need to put in work in the goals. You have to work hard. You have to be goal-oriented. I love people who are goal-oriented and also putting in work to making sure that you attain the goals. There's no calendar, or there is no thing written somewhere that states that you must earn this amount of money at this age, or you must be married and you have kids, or you must be in a relationship at this age. If it's not your case, just pray for God to do His will in your life, and eventually God's time is always the best. That's what I always say. God's time is the best, and it's always good that before you get into anything concerning relationship, make sure that you seek the face of God. You make sure that the relationship which you find yourself in is the will of God in your life. Don't just go and hurriedly get into a relationship because you want to meet up with your friends who are married, or because you want to satisfy your parents, or because whatever reason that it may be in a relationship because you want to be there, and because your innermost mind is telling you to be there. Okay, there's no pressure about anything in life. There's no pressure about anything. If you pressure yourself, you end up finding yourself in situations where you regret and might not be able to turn back away from it. So I'm just setting the areas where I applied foundation with my Sacha Buttercup. Guys, that's what I wanted to talk about when it comes to marriage and everything, because I'm sitting here, I'm a perfect example. I'm earning the amount of money which I am satisfied with for my life now. But it's true that I want to earn more in the future. I might be earning 6 figures in Cameroon, France, CFA, but I am not yet earning 6 figures in dollars. And it's a goal that I'm trying to attain. And I am 27 and I'm not married and I don't have kids. Of course I want to have kids. Of course I want to be married one day. And I'm not about to pressure myself or beat up myself because I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm getting old and whatever. God has plans and I believe and I trust in God, and I know that in His divine timing, in His perfect time, I'm going to have everything that I want and I'm going to be happy with it. Keyword, happiness. Okay? Make sure whatever thing that you do, whatever decision you make, you are happy and you're comfortable with it. So that's what I want to say about this marriage thing. Alright? Alright? So let's move over to brows. My brows are not the best. Okay? Whatever comes out of this brows today, please just look at it and act as if you don't see it. I have a little brow tutorial though. I have a detailed brow tutorial here on the channel. If you want to see, go check it out. And I don't have any sharpeners for these things. I don't know. I lost all my sharpeners. I don't know what is wrong with me, guys. You know this one is broken. I don't think I even sharpened this thing the way I wanted to do. My skin is breaking out these days so bad. So bad, guys. I don't know what is happening. I ate peanut just once guys, once. What is wrong with peanut? Can't I eat peanut freely? Huh? I think that is enough. I don't want to do too much and I end up messing up the whole thing, guys. It took me a lot to sharpen that pencil. Just going in with my brow gel. This is from Ushers. I don't know if you can see. Am I holding it upside down? Oh my god, damn it. Just want to make sure that I kind of kill the strokes. It looks more natural. Can you guys imagine that I sat here under the impression that I was filming and I filmed my entire eye look and then I wanted to check the footage and discover that the whole image was blurry? I mean blur. You could not see anything. This is so annoying. I had to take off the makeup from one of the eyes so that I can redo it. Oh my god. Filming is something else, guys. For this eye, as you all can see, I started with the Huda Beauty and I went in with this brown shade right here. Applying that in my outer V and working my way towards the inside. I really like to make sure that when I'm applying my transition shade, I like dragging it outwards like that, so that I have like the cat eye look. I love that. As you can see, I'm just applying that shade and doubling it up and working my way towards the inside slightly. Outwards, inside. For the eyelid, I went in with this shade. Using this light brown shade right here. Feel like an OG. What's that? Oh, I think it's this. Who drinks wine like that? Then I go in with that brown shade I showed you guys, which I used to my outer V, and I'll apply it on my eyelid just to tone it down. I just applied my lashes. I just cut the lashes and put it only at the outer V because I just want the lashes to be like out. I'm just going in with this BB. For lipstick, I'm going in with this Larraine. How do y'all say this? Should I do gloss? I don't know. I'm just gonna do a little bit of gloss, okay? Blush. Just a little bit. Let me go and dress up and then I come back, we conclude this video. So guys, for our final topic of today's video is about spirituality and spiritual development and spirituality. I would like to come out here and tell you guys that if you haven't embarked on a spiritual journey, I'm not imposing on anyone, but I just want to create an awareness for especially us women out there. Spirituality is the way forward. Okay, you need to believe in God. You need to know that there is a God above you. There is someone that if you cry to, he'll definitely answer you. So I just want to come on here and like talk to you guys about that and kind of enlighten you guys, and will give like a wake-up call for anyone who is sleeping. If you're sleeping, please wake up. Okay, so guys, we have come to the end of this video. This is a finished look. It wasn't an easy video, okay? I was just like too much pressure because I was in a haste and I'm literally late. I'm late right now. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed, please endeavor to hit the subscribe button right down below. And until then, I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.